That's that. Okay, one other thing. Now, I thought that this was fully addressed or that people understood what happened here. But I had a show on May 9th. Okay, I had a show on May 9th. I believe it was May 9th. On or about May 9th is how we'd say it in a legal document. On or about May 9th, I had a show. And on that show, I specifically said that I was getting word from Ty that something was coming, that something would be filed that night. It was a motion to quash Vic's deposition hearing on the 30th. It was the motion paperwork to quash that notice. And I was checking the whole night. If you remember, I was looking for the filing and it just wasn't showing up. So then eventually I got a copy of that sent to me, of that motion, and I put it up on the screen, live on the stream, and we went through that motion to quash on the, I think technically it was probably the 10th at that point because it was late, but it was on that show that started on the 9th, right? And then we noticed on the 10th that filing came through. And on the 10th, there was an extra document. I didn't talk about this specifically on my show because I figured people would read the document and figure it out. But Shane is misunderstood. I'm going to take all nefarious intent out of this and say Shane just can't read and figure out what happened. But there was a document today that said that the filing was returned. A document circulated today on Twitter. That document was from the initial May 9th filing that they attempted. It was rejected, and then it was refiled with the corrected filing number that was needed on May 10th. I don't know why everybody is flipping out about this document. It's been out there since the 10th. That document is part of the filing, and the document we're talking about, if you look at it, was an email to Jim Bullock. Right? So there's an email to Jim Bullock explaining why their May 9th filing is deficient and why it was returned. And that is included in the May 10th filing. And it's the obvious sort of read on that is that that filing was the remedy of the failed filing. Electronic filing is kind of a nightmare because each county has its own electronic filing system in Texas. Similar in Minnesota, and the counties, like, they have different rules. In Minnesota, here's how this goes. My county, I believe my county doesn't do its own e-filing approvals. So when you file in my county, they actually have to outsource the approval of the e-filing to other larger counties. So there's like a delay. They don't understand that they might not be familiar with a specific rule, or they might have a different rule about confidentiality of a certain document in theirs. So you get filings returned for stupid stuff all the time. It happens all the time. It's just it's a facet of e-filing. The good things about e-filing is that you can file after hours and all that stuff. But hey, so I just want to be very clear. No, the motion filing was not returned. Or, I mean, I guess it was on the 9th, but on the 10th, it was refiled and everything is just fine. Everybody needs to calm down. Once it's up, once it's filed on the website where you can go find it, Research Texas, it's up and it can't be removed from the filing at that point. Absent a court order to do so. So it's not, like once you see it up there, that's why you didn't see a filing on May 9th. That's why I was sitting there like an idiot hitting refresh hoping to see the filing and it just wasn't coming up.